Hey everyone, welcome back to another video. For today's video, I have a fragrance haul. I have a few fragrances that I want to share with you guys and give you my thoughts on them and kind of give you first impressions, and you guys know how it goes. I show you guys the haul before I start using the fragrances so that you guys can know my first impressions on them. So before I get started with today's haul, if you're new to my channel, welcome. I do videos on pretty much all things girly. I love to talk about beauty, fragrance, all of that. So go ahead and subscribe. And with that said, let's go ahead and let's start with today's video. For today's lipstick, I'm wearing Smashbox Always On liquid lipstick in the shade Rouge A, and I did film a video getting ready, which is going to go up this weekend coming up. All right, so let's get right into it. I have a few new fragrances in my collection. Some of them have been sent to me in PR. Some of them I have purchased myself. So I will be letting you know which ones are which. So the first fragrance I'm going to share with you guys is from the house of Chloe, and I have always been a big fan of the original Chloe, and I've never really wandered off into the flankers. But I was on Sephora's website and I saw that they released this Chloe L'Eau de Parfum Intense. I did pick up a travel size of it. And this fragrance, the main accords are woody, rose, fruity, powdery, musky, sweet, and amber. Usually not what I go for. I don't really go for fragrances that are heavy on rose, too woody. I do love woody scents, but I don't enjoy when it's like straight up woody too much. Top notes, you have raspberry. Middle note is rose, and then the base notes are cashmere and cedar. People are saying that this perfume reminds them of the original Chloe, and I don't really see that. I haven't really like looked this perfume up. I haven't seen reviews. I don't really think it's getting too much talk either, but I don't know why. I was just curious and I wanted to try it out. So I did show this one in a recent Sephora haul, and I did mention how the first time I sprayed it, I was just like, nope, this is not for me. And I kind of knew that it wasn't going to be for me, but then I kept doing my things and I started getting like this really nice kind of sweet rose scent without it being too much rose, wrapped up in a little bit of woodiness, and it was smelling very pleasant. It wasn't too sharp, it wasn't giving me a headache, and I could smell it a lot. So I thought that this would be a very nice fragrance for like a date night, for the holiday season, for going to like a party or like a wedding or something, because it does have a very like classy scent to it. It's very woody as well, and I do get a lot of the raspberry. A little funny because I still don't know what to tell you guys about this one. Like one minute I'm really liking it, the next I'm kind of like iffy about it. I feel like when it first opens up, it's not my favorite. That's kind of what's been consistent with the times that I've tried it out, is when I first spray it, I get a pretty heavy dose of a woodiness. The rose is really pretty. The rose in here reminds me of the rose that's in the Angel Nova fragrances. And I think because I'm getting reminded of that because of the raspberry mixed with the rose. And I think one of those has raspberry mixed with rose. So if you have smelled those Nova fragrances, you kind of could tell what this smells like, but this doesn't have patchouli. So if the patchouli or that wood that they used in the Novas, which is what turned me off from them, if that was too much for you, this one is more wearable. That's pretty much like what I'm getting from it right now. See, when it starts to dry down, it gets really pretty. Classy, sexy at the same time, sophisticated, elegant. It just smells really nice. I think that I wouldn't pick up a full size of it, but I will definitely keep this around for like when I want something that's a little more, when I want to dress up, when I want to come off a little bit more classy, put together. It's like a beautiful feminine rose woody scent. So for now, if I had to rank this one, I would say I give it like a 7 out of 10 right now. The dry down starts getting really nice. The wood kind of starts getting a little bit more rounded out, smooth. It's not as sharp. Very nice fragrance. I will definitely be updating you as I wear it, but I wanted to include it here in this haul so that you guys can see it in case you didn't see my Sephora haul. Not a favorite. It's not one that I'm going crazy over, but it's something nice to have to go out when you need something a little more formal. Very nice option. Next up, I have a few scents to share with you guys from Juliana's Perfume. They have been sending over some new releases, some samples. I'm not going to say that it's a review because I'm kind of getting to know them right now. They're like first impressions, but I do want to include it in this haul so you have an idea of what to look out for in future videos. This portion of this video is sponsored by Juliana's Perfume. Thank you so much to Juliana's Perfume for working with me. And I have 3 fragrances here in front of me, and I also have a few samples that I kind of want to give you like a quick is this for me or is this not for me type of thing. If you're not familiar with Juliana's Perfume by now, if you're watching my channel, I'm sure you are, but I love working with them. They create fragrances that are inspired by niche fragrances, by high-end fragrances, fragrances that are very expensive. But we love to smell good, and we can smell good on a budget. For sure. That's like no questions asked. Juliana's Perfume just takes care of that for you. They do amazing inspired by fragrances, but they are also starting to come out with their own blends, and they're beautiful as well. So go ahead and check out the website. I'm going to be leaving all of the products that I talked about in the description box below, as well as links to go to each fragrance. So I am going to start off with 2 that I mentioned in previous videos that I was going to talk about in this video. So first off, we have Liquid Gold Dreamy Edition. So this is inspired by Maison Francis Kirk de Jean Gentle Fluidity Gold, but they added notes to it. So they did like a little tweaking to the scent. So this fragrance has top notes of juniper berries and vanilla, which is in the original Gentle Fluidity Gold, but they added raspberry, they added mimosa, lychee, and there is nutmeg, which is in the original one. Then they added exotic fruits. Coriander is in the original one, and then there's woodsy notes, musk, and amber. So they pretty much added fruity notes to Gentle Fluidity Gold, which is like a powdery vanilla woody type of perfume, and I already fell in love with this one because I have smelled it a few times. Yeah, this is so good. Yes, you get like that beautiful Gentle Fluidity Gold little cloud immediately, and the fruits that they added was done in such a tasteful way. It's not like they just threw in fruits in there and mixed it with the fragrance. You literally smell Gentle Fluidity Gold, and then I smell like a little bit of a juiciness in there, and it just turns it into this like irresistible sexy scent. I love this one, you guys. Next up, we have Double Decadence Lush Sunset. I also really enjoyed this one, and I'm going to be putting these in trays because that's the way that I end up falling in love with fragrances, is really wearing them in my trays, getting to know them. So hauls for me are kind of just first impressions. I'm letting you know what I think about them when I first try them out. But fragrances do change and notes get thicker, fragrances just get better or worse. So Double Decadence Lush Sunset is inspired by, I will never be able to say that, Spirituous Double Vanille and Atomic Rose. I've never smelled either of those 2 fragrances, but this has top notes of Bulgarian rose, incense and pink pepper, and bergamot. The heart notes are cedar, ylang ylang, amberwood, and jasmine, and the base notes are vanilla, red rose, benzoin, and almond, which I love. And this one really impressed me. It's just super duper sexy. To me, it's kind of like mysterious. I do like the little picture of this one because literally this is kind of like the vibes that this gives. This one to me is sexy. It's woody. The red rose, which I'm usually very picky with, I tend to prefer like pink rose scents. It's like a rose, sexy, woody scent. I love this. I think the almond in the base kind of gives it like this almost fluffy feeling to it. That's kind of what brings it all together so that it's not sharp, it's not too woody. I know that there are certain scent profiles that are very popular that people really love. You guys know I'm not a fan of cherry in fragrances. It's just not, it does not go with my skin. It reminds me of cough medicine, maybe because I'm a mom of 3 and even right now everyone is sick in my home and I've been just giving everyone medicine left and right. So when I wear a cherry fragrance, it always just makes me think of like a medicinal type of scent. But I have to mention the quality of this one. This one is Mon Cherie's Secret. This one is inspired by Lost Cherry from Tom Ford with added notes of lychee, raspberry, exotic fruits, and a touch of green notes. Now, this one unfortunately is not for me, and I cannot say the word here because scammers will jump on my video, but I'm going to one of you guys. So in the comment section, let me know if you like this type of scent DNA, and I'm going to respond to you, one of you guys, and send it to you, as long as you don't mind me spraying it. But this one, beast mode. That's why I want to make sure that someone gives this love. This is so strong. I think this is stronger than the Kayali one that I tried. This is definitely stronger than the Tom Ford one. I don't like cherry. It's not something that I would wear, but I can tell that it is a great quality fragrance. And those fruity notes are in there. It's almost making me think of like a fruit roll up or something. It's really nice. I just know that I won't wear it. So here, this one is called Beautiful Bella Embrace, and this one is inspired by Dama Bianca, which I don't think I've ever tried that one, or maybe I have tried a sample, with added notes of vanilla, iso e super, white bergamot, Sicilian mandarin, white rum, and hibiscus. Oh my god, this one, when I sprayed it, when I got it in the mail, this one is like very almost classy smelling. Yeah. Ooh, yes, this one's so good. I actually like it better on my skin than on the tester strip. It's like a white floral without it being super screechy and loud, because I'm very picky with white florals, and the vanilla that they added just did it for this scent. This one is like a classy scent with a little bit of florals in there. It has a very feminine touch to it, but then that vanilla gives it a very smooth, rounded out scent, and also a little powdery. So good and super duper feminine. It has like a very girly touch to it while still being classy and smelling elegant and pretty. I have two samples here that I want to try really quickly before I move on to the next fragrances. Oh, I can't open it. Oh, I want to try this one so bad. Okay, we're gonna try this one together. This one is called Guiding Light, and this one is inspired by Guidance from Amouage. I think that's the one that everyone has been like in love with. Let's see what this is smelling like. That is like a roller coaster, big time. Like I'm what did I just smell? I love the opening, because I do get like a chocolatey. This is interesting though. I'm in between yes and no. There is this very, I think it's the pear and the hazelnut. I'm kind of getting like a juicy yet chocolatey, gourmandish type of scent in the opening. And there's something that smells really good in here. I definitely need to give this one a wear, because I don't know how I feel about it right now. But there are some really nice notes that are jumping out at me, and it's a little hard to describe. It's like there's sweetness, but then there's florals, and then there's something that's a little strong. It's very unique. So I'm definitely going to be trying this one out more. And then we have Valencia Grove, which is an original blend that is only available at Juliana's Perfume. Ooh, why did that just make me think of Ellis Brooklyn Myth, but with like juicy pineapples and strawberry, and like I could imagine like fruits with like splashes of water and ice. Really nice for like spring and summer. I would not necessarily wear this time of the year. If you like that shampoo-y vibe like I do, like you just stepped out of the shower, you smell really clean and fresh and girly and fruity, this is really pretty. I definitely like it more than the Guiding Light, for sure. This one, it's very complex to me. It changed up a lot. Like there was notes jumping in and out. Valencia Grove is really pretty, really girly and feminine. So they have so much to choose from, and they have something for everybody. So make sure that you check out Juliana's Perfume. And I was saying like about a week, I will let you guys know about this one. I have to talk to you guys in code so that I don't get scammers bothering you guys. But just leave a comment letting me know that you're a cherry girl, that you love cherries, and that you would love it. Something simple like that, and then I will choose a comment and get back to you. Let's keep it going. So I have a new niche house that reached out to me and asked me if I wanted to try out some fragrances. So I went ahead and tried it out, and I really love everything behind it. This is a family-owned niche perfume house based in Arizona. That's hilarious. You guys will find out why soon. Whoa. I will let you guys know in the future, but remember this video. Many of their scents are inspired by the culture of Dominican Republic, República Dominicana. I love it. And when I saw the name of this perfume, I was just like, yes, I need to try it because I love the name and it just speaks to me because I'm Puerto Rican and we have a lot of similarities. This niche house is called Day 3. Here is the packaging for it, and here is the fragrance that I received. First of all, the bottle is absolutely beautiful. We have La Tacita de Café. That's the name of this fragrance. This is an extrait de parfum, and this is a niche brand, but the price is not like out of this world. You're getting a 50 ml bottle, which is 1.7 fluid ounces for $139 for this fragrance. The notes for this fragrance are top orange, spices, and sweet cream. The heart is Dominican coffee, rose, and chocolate. The base is brown sugar, vanilla, musk, and tonka absolute. So I did try this one out when I first got it. I sprayed it out a few times to kind of let it settle and so that I could pick up some more notes in it. I will say, wow, this is beautiful. Perfume to me is art, and it's like memories wrapped up in a bottle. This took me back to, wow. I'm not gonna lie, the first time I tried it, I did get kind of like that amber note that I tell you guys that I'm very picky with in fragrances, in niche fragrances, but there's no amber in this one. But now that it's been sitting, this is one of the almost the most realistic. This is what I picture. When I was living in Puerto Rico, I got hooked on using La Greca, which has a name in English, but you pretty much just put you put water to the base of it, then it has a little cup that goes inside. You put the coffee in there, you screw it, and the coffee just boils and comes out through the top. And the scent of that coffee is what this smells like. This is one of the most beautiful coffee scents I have smelled. Why? Because it's not so in your face coffee. It does have like this bitter, almost deep richness to it, but soft and still wearable and enjoyable. So this is one that I'm definitely going to be putting on my tray for most likely October, just so that I can use it, get to know it better, and talk to you guys about it. But if you're looking for a nice, beautiful, wearable, well blended coffee scent, you can look into Day 3 fragrances, and this one is called La Tacita de Café, which I love, and you're going to be hearing me talk about this one more. Thank you so much, Vanessa, for reaching out and sending this fragrance over to me. I'm going to be leaving their information as well in the description box. This was gifted to me. I always like to be clear about that. And I also got a few samples from them that I am going to be trying out, and I will be sharing with you guys in a future video. And I had a few more fragrances, but I think I'm going to leave these for a part 2 because I do have some more scents coming in the mail that I want to share with you guys as well that I picked up for fall. I am going to share this one though because it's not new to my collection. I sold my old bottle because I wanted the new bottle. Crazy, I know. But I did get the Princess by Killian in the new packaging. So I sold my old bottle and I bought the fragrance sampler from Sephora. And this is the one that I chose as my free full-size bottle pretty much. So I am going to leave the link to the sampler if you're interested in buying it. You get a bunch of samples in a little makeup bag or a little bag, and you get to try all of them. I believe it was $90 for the sampler, and you get to choose one full size for free, and you're getting a good deal because this is more than $90. So you're getting a really good discount. So this fragrance is pretty much just a fluffy marshmallow ball with a little bit of tea notes added in there. It's fluffy, it's powdery. I just really like this packaging. I wanted to have it in this bottle. I like it better. I know some of you guys told me that you prefer the old packaging. I love this one. I'm happy that I added this one to my collection, even though I love my dupe from Juliana's perfume of this one as well. Super impressive. This is just like a fluffy, powdery, you know that that little powder that's on top of marshmallows. You pretty much feel that with this perfume. Great for fall time, great for winter. It's like cozy, it's girly, it's feminine, but it's also a little aromatic. It has tea in it. It's a very interesting, unique scent. One that definitely needs to be tested out because it's not like something that I have smelled in other perfumes. It's a very unique fragrance. So I'm happy that I added this one to my collection in this packaging. So I am excited to use all of these scents. Look out for part 2 of this haul where I'm going to be showing some more fragrances that I picked up for fall. I have some fragrances coming back to my collection that I decluttered. Hopefully now they'll work out for me. So I will be sharing the rest of the fragrances that I have next week in another perfume haul. But that is going to be it from me today. I hope that you guys enjoyed today's haul and perfume talk. Go ahead and check out Juliana's perfume. I will leave all of the information in the description box below. Give this video a big thumbs up if you enjoyed it. Subscribe if you haven't subscribed, and I will see you guys in my next video.